Live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Pass to Duncan. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Kidd, covered by Bryant. Here's Kidd. Pass to Bowen. 4 on the clock. Here's Garnett. Another shot. O'Neal gets another look. Garnett, that's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Hill, the pass to Reed. Back to Hill. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Duncan. And no good to start the night. Missing his first attempt there. Here's Kidd. Covered by Bryant. Kidd, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Bowen. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Orlando. 7-point differential. Outside Anunoby. Back to Hill. Looking to win the run. Rice grabs the miss.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Kidd. There's a minute 59 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Missed inside.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Count that one, Reed.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Rice. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Magic trail by 5. Anunoby for 3. Here's Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here's Anunoby. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And he lobs it up. Outside, Hill. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Misses the baby hook. Out to the right wing. Here's Kidd. Pass to Bowen. 16 seconds left in the first. Here's Garnett. Anunoby covering. Pulls it from the top of the key. Garnett no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. We've got OG Anunoby, and it's Reed in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Bryant, still without a bucket.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Garnett passes to Bowen. 5 on the clock. Pass to O'Neal. From 18 feet away.
There's a pretty good chance that he makes that shot, but Timmy slides over, puts his big mid up, and the shot comes off.
Back to Hill. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Kidd. Here's Rice. Hits the trifecta. Rice has got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the Magic call time here.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You got to dance like everyone's watching. Show us those moves.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Hill the pass to Duncan. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Garnett. Here's Rice. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside, Hill. Now here's Reed. Defense right on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Rice. He has 7. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Kidd, covered by Bryant, inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Cuts off the pass. Pass to Kidd. Here's Rice. Fires the 3. The rebound by Duncan. To the middle. Now here's Anunoby. The D's right on him. Left side Hill. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a 3-second violation. Miami leading by 6. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Kidd. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now here's Hill, guarded closely. Bryant outside. Duncan, the pass to Bryant. Clock at 4. Miami grabs the miss. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. O'Neal passes to Bowen. Here's Garnett. The 15-footer. That's short off the rim. Now here's Bryant. Not a lot of room. Pass to Hill. There's the 3. Fires in the triple. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Miami out in front, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Setting the floor for the Heat. And it's Kidd in at the point guard. Here's Duncan. He's covered by O'Neal.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two and how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamentals still getting it done.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Tim Duncan.
First one falls.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw strike.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Rice. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Rice has got 9. Magic trail by 4. Hill with it. Pass to Reed. And here's Bryant. Lets it go from deep. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kidd. Anunoby covering. Kidd, the pass to Garnett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bryant. And it falls all over the rim and in. Bryant's got his first 2 points. And it's Miami's ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Rice. Here's the 3. And Reed pulls it down. And it's the Magic with the ball. And here's Bryant outside. Rebound Miami. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Rice. Anunoby covering. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Kidd. No made baskets yet. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Timeout.
Orlando calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Reed passes to Hill. Bryant outside. Pass to Duncan. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Heat leading by 5. Here's Garnett. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Rice's shot is off. Orlando with the ball. Pass to Reed. Bryant outside. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Bryant's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Rice. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage. Magic trail by 4. Outside, Hill. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Rice. On target from range. He's got 17.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Bryant. Outside, Hill. Just 4 to shoot. That one drops for him. Hill's gotten his second bucket on the night. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Kidd, covered by Bryant. Here's Garnett. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Rice. The 3. Orlando with a rebound. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bryant. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Kidd. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Reed in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Rice. Drops in the 3. Rice has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's Reed. He's guarded closely. To the paint. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Heat leading by 6. Here's Kidd. Outside O'Neal. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Here's Orlando. Hill, the pass to Bryant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for Orlando, Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Kidd, covered by Bryant. Pass to Rice. Jacks up a 3. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby on the take. Kidd with a rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Timeout, Magic.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. DA?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Hill, the pass to Anunoby. Now Reed. Bryant outside. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Miami ball.
Miami leading by 8. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. O'Neal passes to Garnett. Here's Rice. Here's Garnett. Guarded by Reed. Screen by O'Neal. 3-pointer. The shot by Kidd, no good. Not a lot of time left for the Magic in this one. Outside Anunoby. Reed, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Kidd, the pass to O'Neal. 1:25 left to play in the 4th. Pass to Kidd. Clock at 6. And And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And the Magic with possession, trailing by 8. Now here's Bryant. He's covered closely. Here's Duncan. Intercepted! Here's Rice. Pass to Kidd. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Heat lead by 11.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And here's Miami. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. 26 seconds left in the game. And he's going for the lob!
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Bryant, right side. And again, unable to change momentum here. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the Sacramento Kings facing the Indiana Pacers. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Klay Thompson. Anthony out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Lanier in a power forward position.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, you're going to get trips to the line.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And that one misses.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
He hits the second from the line. Al Paul. There's the drive. Howard trying to free himself up and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Anthony with the screen on Paul. Back to Anthony. It's taken away by Smith. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Never surprising to see Chris Paul start the break now. But as we see right there, he's just as good at finishing.
Johnson, the pass to Anthony. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Smith sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Paul against Johnson. Now Anthony. Back to Johnson. Drummond with the screen on Paul. Paul with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. The shot's good from Smith.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Anthony. Thompson surveying the floor. Off target from three-point range.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Paul. And stolen by Thompson. Anthony down low. He's against Smith. Anthony can't hit. Indiana leading. And now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Pass to Johnson. Here's Lanier. 1:09 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Here comes your Indiana Pacers crowd. Give it up for
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Anthony. Pass to Thompson. The three. It's good from long range. And that'll tie this game up.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Ball against Johnson. Paul's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Johnson against Smith. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Anthony. Paul with the steal. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Pacers. They're up by 2. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Smith out there with Robinson. Then there's Howard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Paul. Smith finds Robinson. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 2. Ball against Johnson. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Yep, that one goes. Anthony's got his second bucket.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Smith. 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And he can't hit the second. Paul passes to Robinson. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Robinson pulls it in. Anthony's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and It's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
You know what time it is. It's amazing athletes in their own right. Welcome, the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
Howard dishes to Smith. Howard, the pass to Robinson. Over Lanier. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Sacramento leading by 3. Thompson inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Smith against Anthony. Pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
Now Paul. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Johnson against Paul. Johnson dishes to Anthony. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Indiana trailing here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Robinson high post. Still yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's slammed in by Howard.
When you look at the stats, Howard's at his best in the pick and roll.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Sacramento. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Drummond with a screen on Smith. And here's Anthony from the arc. Lanier. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander on the floor for Sacramento. They've got Anthony. Klay Thompson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Lanier in a power forward. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the chippy right there. The Kings trailing to the middle. It's stolen by Smith. to the paint. Here's Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yep, excellent use of the old up and up move that time. Chris selling it hard and everybody buying.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Paul.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And so Paul nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The Kings trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one comes up a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Paul passes to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Drummond. Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. Thompson outside. Johnson sets the screen for Thompson. There's the 3. Thompson with the 3.
Hey, from a technical, mechanical standpoint, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots you'll ever see.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Robinson a screen on Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Howard. Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Thompson again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing it.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 4. Outside Anthony takes the 3. Robinson pulls it in. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Howard finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Indiana.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ball against Johnson. Pass to Lanier. On the wing, Thompson. Drummond with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson with the bucket.
And uses his handle and great feel for the game to execute the pick and roll there. What can't Thompson do?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Pass to Lanier. Over Howard. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Lanier, a big, strong lefty, really good at finding contact inside and drawing the foul.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Really like how steady Lanier looks out there. I mean, he's very patient and he's graceful, strong, not rushing his game or trying to force anything.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. It's deflected. Howard. Good D by Drummond. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers. They lead by a bucket. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Smith. Then it's Robinson. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Nice shot by Thompson.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Now here's Johnson. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Thompson from long range. Rebound by Smith.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Johnson with it. Outside Anthony. Pass to Drummond. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Smith against Thompson. Smith kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul outside. Smith gets the pick for Paul. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
The first guy you have to box out. White. Can't allow Howard to be free on the glass.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Looking to get back on track here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Crafty down low. Melo knows knows how to draw fouls.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pacers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Anthony.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Thompson, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Down low. Here's Anthony. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pacers leading by 4. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with Illinois. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Shot's good by Anthony.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Howard over Drummond. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
It's taken away by Smith, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Robinson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith outside. And Smith gets double teamed. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line. For the Pacers. Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Timeout, Sacramento.
On the court, it's your squad. T-shirts, freshly printed, ready to go. Get us on your feet, fans.
So here's Sacramento. 6-point game. Here's Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
At the line for the Kings, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And Anthony drops them both. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
The 3 from Anthony. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Indiana, Chris Paul, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And Thompson launches it from deep. Can't get the 3 to fall.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Two shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to... We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Now here's Paul, outside Robinson. Paul looking it over. A shot from the mid-range. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Pass to Kidd. This one for three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Here's Garnett. Screen by O'Neal. Wide open look. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And the basket by Bowen.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Up top, Robinson. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Six on the shot clock. Indiana again missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Garnett. Robinson defending. Let's go with a three. The Pacers pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Miami trailing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Bowen passes to Garnett. Oh, deflected. Here's Smith. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Rice. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. To the wing, right side. Pass to Kidd. Here's Garnett. Five to shoot. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Rice. Howard grabs the miss. Indiana leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. O'Neal covers. And here we go, the Heat fast break. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Kidd. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard, the screen. 1 second left. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Chris Paul. Smith out there with Dwight Howard. And it's Robinson in at the 4. That's the 5 for the Pacers. So it's Miami now. The Pacers making their last shot. Rice sends it home from three-point land. Rice has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard, the screen. 4 on the clock. Tipped. Here's Rice. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Kidd. Outside O'Neal. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your trap shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. The shot by Howard, no good. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Kidd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Bowen passes to Garnett. Over Robinson. Here's O'Neal, and that one is stuffed right through.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's Paul after the basket by Miami. Smith passes to Robinson. Shoots a fadeaway. O'Neal pulls it in.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And that one drops.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Rice from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Rice has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's a 3 from Paul. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul's got 7 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Garnett. He's guarded by Paul. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game.
For the Pacers, Josh Smith, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Smith. And so he hits both. Eight seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Kidd. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Pacers up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And here's Indiana now. The lead is 2. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's Kidd. Robinson defending. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Garnett. Here's Rice. Here's Garnett. Robinson defending. Garnett no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
From 13, Rice grabs the miss. Rice has got 4 rebounds in the game. Kidd, the pass to Garnett. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Robinson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the left rim and out. Heat trail by 3. To the inside. And stolen by Paul. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside O'Neal. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ball passes to Robinson. Smith with it. Back to Robinson. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 5 points.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Driving in. Bowen passes to Garnett. Yeah, that one's good. And it's now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Rice. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And we've reached the end of the third. Indiana ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Dwight Howard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Smith. And it's Robinson in at the 4. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Back to Paul. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Rice. Launches it. Pacers with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Paul passes to Robinson. Stripped it away. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. And here they come. Ahead. Here's Robinson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Robinson finds Smith. Left side Robinson. Rebound by the Heat. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bowen. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. O'Neal with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Dwight Howard picks one up.
First team foul. Shooting for Miami, Shaquille O'Neal at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Paul. Beyond the arc. Rebound Miami. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Rice, covered by Smith. Here's Kidd. No good. That would have tied it. Pacers leading by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard, pass to Paul. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the lob. Ooh, it's stolen. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Paul. To the inside. Yes!
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And I think we'll see them milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Indiana misses again. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Driving inside.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. To the middle. Here's Howard. Money!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
O'Neal passes to Kidd. From behind the arc. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.